Well, I think this is what, like December 22nd, and a brand new Seiko SBBN033, the new Tuna, has arrived. You know, I sold my old Tuna. I was on the fence about it. I had it on a super engineer bracelet and didn't get a lot of wrist time. I've been thinking of selling it for a couple months. And Will, he he made an offer, and I sold it to him. And what happened was I had sold about a half a dozen watches, and as you probably saw the previous video, my Citizen Atessa, I just found it too small for me. It wasn't working for me. I knew I had to sell it. I sold it to Johnny, and I hope he likes it. But so I wanted to get a watch because, you know, I needed a watch. I really needed a watch, as you can tell. And I was thinking of getting like a Citizen Satellite Wave. I don't know, something happened to me when I got that Atessa. I was turned off by a high-tech watch. And the more you know, it's funny, I had a premonition a couple months ago that I was going to get the new Tuna, and I go, that's a ridiculous idea. It's the exact watch as your old Tuna. Well, it's not really exact. There are some changes. The case is stainless steel on the new one, and the previous case is sandblasted. I think I like the stainless steel one more. Look at all this garbage. Look at this. Early Christmas present or something. So I hope you don't have to see some look of disappointment on my face. I don't think you will. I think this is pretty much a no-brainer. Should be a pretty safe bet for me. This would be watch number 6 in my collection. That's not bad, having 6 watches. Let's see what kind of changes. I heard the loom is better on this one too. Thicker application. I read that the loom shines green, whereas it is a white color on the old version, the 017. So we'll see during this unboxing of the new Seiko Tuna. Kind of a classic, iconic watch. I'm glad Will got the old one, though. I'm glad because I had a feeling I was going to get this one for a couple months when I saw it. Let's see. Comes in a nice box. Take the sleeve off of it. Let's see what we're dealing with here. And let's see how it looks. Ah, yes. That's a no-brainer, man. Now, this is purported to be 47.7, and it looks a little smaller in person. I love it, first of all. We're having a really stormy day. It's gray outside. It's definitely a different look with the stainless steel. And let me put it on here. I don't know if I can put it on all those tags. Just taking off my my Seiko Sumo with the Endmill bracelet. Had to tighten up some loose, what are they, screws, pins? I don't know what they are, but I had to tighten them. And I was told that when they loosen, you got to loosen them even more before you tighten them sometimes. But oh, I'm glad I got my my Tuna. It's very similar. Let me put my glasses on. Look at the loom. You know what's funny is the loom dots of anything. The loom dots are a little smaller. I don't know if you can tell on video. I think they were the actual circumference was bigger on the old version. Apparently this is thicker. Maybe so. It looks thicker on the bottom and top. Clearly, it's a different case material. It's stainless. It's a nice classic watch. I'm going to have to take this tag off of it in order for me to put it on my wrist. You know, the other thing is, I don't think I'm going to put a super engineer bracelet on this one. It looks amazing in many ways on the super engineer, but man, I'm afraid if I cut this with scissors, I'm going to scratch the buckle. I don't like the way they do that. Maybe I'll deal with that later off camera. But just to give you some wrist presence here. See if I can do this. Well, I'll have to cut this off camera, but you know, I'm going to keep it on. What happens with the with a bracelet, especially the Super Engineer. The Super Engineer is somewhat busy, and I feel that it competes with the case and with the dial. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, the lume dots are a little smaller in diameter than the SBBN033. I actually like really big lume dots. I mean, this is not a deal killer. Apparently, this has better lume. I can't tell. Pretty much the same watch. The strap feels soft enough. I'm going to try to keep it on the strap for a long time. Sure. Yeah, go ahead, Natalie. My girls are home. Let's see, my wife is at an 8:30 a.m. showing of Star Wars with her friend. So that's interesting. Well, I will do a HD review. I'll get the tripod out, get the real camera for review of this in the next couple days or so. Until next time, I'm out.